More problems with the industry, more problems at Loretta Lynn's. Hey everybody, Walty Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. Let's jump back on the Moto merry-go-round and examine the good, the bad, and maybe a little bit of the ugly.
No, Walty, not the ugly. Only examine rainbows and sunshine and Ricky.
No. Somebody's got to read between the lines and look. Between the ruts, Loretta Lynn's. Welcome to the swimming pool. This is getting a little bit gnarly. Now, typically, I like just blowing apart the pros because that's pretty much where I worked during my career in the industry. But the amateurs now is a big money-making machine, and now they're even trying to monopolize that. I've gotten a lot of DMs with people like, Walty, I've taken my kids to Loretta's and we had to pay for this, that. The amount of money that we're paying is insanity. And it's really getting, like I always say, we got to drain the Moto swamp. And I know there's a lot of other YouTubers right now that are getting banned, they're getting canceled. See, here's the thing. Anger is just fear turned outward. And we've got a lot of anger directed at people whistleblowing things that aren't passing the smell test. And that's pretty much all that's going on. Things are not passing the smell test. Now, for me, back in the day, when Moto was more hard-hitting alternative sport, extreme sports, it wasn't like this. It's now gone mainstream, and that was the goal. And I get it. We need to grow the sport and blah, blah, blah. But the reality is this, with inflation and then after the crisis, the amount of stimmy injections, the helicopter money, it couldn't sustain it. And now what's happening, what I'm seeing happening now is it's contracting again. And they were high on the hog when all that stimulus landed into the industry. But now it's not there anymore. So they're price gouging who? You, me, the racers, even Loretta Lynn's. And here's where insult gets added to injury. So we saw a lot of even some big accidents happen at the pro level. Riders paralyzed, riders, even amateurs dying. This is the reality of the sports. This is blood sport. This is gladiator games. There is no sugarcoating that. And they will have to embrace that. And they're even trying to at some level. But the fact that they're trying not to have anybody report on it or have it be shown on any of their main broadcasts, it's clear. And we get it. We understand. Like you're trying to run a business and this could potentially be bad for business. But the reality is this, you're always going to be a niche sport. No matter how hard you try to take this mainstream, it doesn't mean it's ever going to go there. Now, you can grow it into a very profitable, viable sport for sure, but it's motorsports. It is not ball sports. And you have to make the separation. At some point, the industry has to have the aha moment and just say, hey, listen, this is motorsports, and motorsports is never going to grow into ball sports, at least not basketball, baseball, football. It's never going to be that. It's never going to draw. And I hate to say it because I'd love nothing more, but I like it niche-y. I like it small. I like it like that because it caters to more of the bad boy type of athlete. You've got to have a screw loose. But today, when you groom these little kids, like at Loretta's, and you basically are letting them now basically become these athletes that are basically feel like they're playing in a virtual reality video game. This is the type of thing that's happening out there. That's just really what's going on. So they're trying to nurture that, scratch that itch, and borderline exploit it. They think that you're dumb. They think that we're all dumb and that we don't see this. And that's why they try to basically silence this stuff. But here's the real challenge, and I posted this on my Instagram. If you're new, jump over to my Instagram, Walty Wanders MX on Instagram, and participate there. You can jump on the main page, the community page of the YouTube channel, participate there, get into the comments, do some bench racing, bring your tear-offs, because the roost tends to fly, even rock an open face. You're free to do that here at Walty Wanders MX, the only channel that you get to do that. This is the challenge. A flagger was caught, not even waving her flag. She was playing with the flag, like had it around her back. Like this. and she was hidden by a tree. The rider's coming this way. She's behind a tree. She's trying to wave the flag, but she's not even watching the race or the riders. She's just staring off into space using this flag as like a baton or something. Like, I don't know what she was doing, but it gets better or worse, depending on how you look at it. And I apologize. I can't remember the rider's name. I'm recording late at night right now, and my chick just colored my hair. I hope you guys like it. I didn't even know what she was doing. I was just chilling in the chair, and she's like, Walty, check it out. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell did you do? Whatever. It looks kind of cool. I'm cool with it. She loves it. So, you got to make your chick happy. Now, the reality is this. Then rider clips a tree, a pro rider. Pro rider clips a tree and gets really hurt. Broken arms, punctured lung, broken ribs, jacked. For all intents and purposes, really jacked up. Probably could be like the end of his career. Like, I'm sure he'll ride again. He might even do a little racing again, but it's surely not going to make him faster. Let's just leave it at that. It didn't help his career, for sure. Tree, I mean, dude, and here's the challenge. Yeah, it's a wooded area, there's trees, but and sometimes if somebody gets squirrely and flies off the track and hits a tree, sure, that's going to happen. Even a bike can get squirrely and land in the crowd. This stuff can happen. Like Supercross, we put up nets in the corners now to keep that from happening. Back in the day, we didn't even have nets at Supercross. These are new safety measures that we're implementing. Now, they could easily put lights around the track to start flashing when there's a downed rider or whatever they need to do, right? We have that technology. It's not that expensive to do. And just because it's the amateurs doesn't mean that we shouldn't put this out there like the pros get. And the second thing is this tree could have at least been wrapped in some kind of padding, right? So he still would have stacked and probably still would have got hurt, but he definitely wouldn't have got as hurt. When you hit a tree, it's like hitting a brick wall. It would at least be like hitting a wrestling mat or something. You're going to crash, but the initial impact, that's probably what did the ribs, and then probably when he went to break his falls, what happened to his arms. And the punctured lung is probably from the tree. Big problem. And really what should have happened is the track should have just been moved. I mean, because some tree hugger doesn't want the trees cut. Whatever, I get it. That's fine. Leave the tree there. Reroute the track to make sure that it's impossible for somebody to clip the tree, or if they get whiskey throttle and launch the thing, go full send, they don't hit the tree. Guy hit the tree. So this is bad. And so obviously, and I get it, if I'm the promoter, I'm not going to like, well, we just had somebody, actually it would probably be good for ratings. Chaos, somebody hit a tree, this is gnarly. Flagger, not so good for ratings. But somebody, this is Evel Knievel blood sport. Daredevil stuff. Like, this is the stuff we sign up for. We get it. But the fact that they're hiding it is what makes the problem. And then the fact that they're not stepping up and potentially helping the riders when they get hurt financially. And final thoughts. I come to you as a friend. It's a content creator. As a moto guy, wants to see not only went on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. The shark-infested Loretta Lynn's industry. Welcome back to the swimming pool. It's like every weekend now you guys are finding yourself in the red flag, hit a tree, bike into the crowds, jacked up rider swimming pool. It's the nature of the beast. We get it. Just don't hide it. It is what it is. It's a dangerous sport. If you miss a couple attendees or ticket sales because of it, so be it. We're still showing up and buying our bikes and racing and riding and watching. It won't change anything. Clearly, we've seen our fallen heroes. Wheelchairs, paralyzed, dead, broken up, retired. It all has happened, and the sport still somehow continues to grow. I suggest you get out of your own way and just let moto be moto. Otherwise, Walty's going to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media link in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.